Do you ever try to stuff your children, convinced they'll starve if they don't finish their plate? Did you ever call your child 3 times in one day to confirm that they're okay? Jewish mothers have earned worldwide fame for endlessly worrying about their children and feeding them way too much food. Millions of jokes poke fun at the Jewish mother syndrome. Is this quality genetic? What role does the Yiddish mama have in her child's life beyond the bowl of chicken soup? Before Yaakov's passing, he turned to his son Yosef with a request: "Bury me in the land of Israel." Yaakov then referenced the passing of his wife Rachel. She was buried on the roadside near Beis Lechem, where she passed away. As Yaakov made his own burial request, why did he remind Yosef that his mother was not buried together with the other patriarchs and matriarchs in Hebron? Rashi comments, Yaakov explained why Rachel was buried alone. This was done by God's command. In the future, Rachel would be on the very road her descendants will travel on when they are taken into exile. They would have the opportunity to pray by her grave. Rachel willingly sacrificed her right and desire to be buried with her husband and his righteous ancestors in order to be there for her children in their time of need. During the crisis of exile, when Rachel prayed, God was appeased. Her children were redeemed in her merit. Rachel sets the example for all Jewish mothers. A true mother is the mainstay of the home. Her first priority is her family.
Teira hat Gewehe gewählt. Als noch wenn man was weiß man bei einem Kind, zu welchem Volk gehört, darf man sehen, zu welchem Volk sie gehört die Mutter. Der Fall was der Frau hat den ganzen Linien von Entwicklern, dem Uber, und der Meshach von Tisha Chadoshim, der erste Minyan, was ein Kind wird beschaffen und danach geboren, Jachre Hoibur, ist verstandig, besechel Aposhut, aber das hängt ab und der Teve Hoi. Ist verstandig, besechel Aposhut, aber das ist Geweha, zu welchem Volk gehört. Sie ist ein Israel, oder ist ein Levi, oder ist ein Keim, ist kein auf die Minne nicht, was die Mutter ist. Und wer ist in der Ruf Geweha, ist Geweha der Vater. Der Chiluk von Israel und Levi und Keim ist, sie gehören alle zu demselben Volk. Der Chiluk in was wird bestehen, sehr, Tafkid, wenn sie wollen nicht wachsen.
It was essential for Yaakov to be buried in Ma'aras HaMachpelah with the other patriarchs. He needed to experience revealed godliness, to rest in a holy and spiritual place. This signifies the primary role of a man in Judaism, the practical and outwardly visible displays of holiness. In this vein, the specific duty of whether an individual is a Kohen, Levi, or Yisrael is determined by his father's identity. The father's position is to guide his children in these functions. Rachel chose to let go of her own spiritual comfort for the sake of her children. She opted for a resting place that would be more beneficial for her descendants. This signifies the role a Jewish mother plays in her child's life. The essential Jewish identity which lies at a Jew's core is determined not by the father, but by the mother. Jewish mother syndrome may not be such a joke. After all, they make up who you are.